Listen to this piece. Out of the choices given, Scott Joplin, James Price Johnson, or Fats Waller, who do you think composed this? If you chose B, you are correct. Huh? Yup, this piece is by James Price Johnson. This is one of his most popular pieces, which is called the Charleston, and this is also a dance style. So who is this guy? James Price Johnson, also known as the father of Harlem stride piano, was one of the most crucial figures that transformed ragtime into jazz during the Harlem Renaissance. His influence is heard in the music of jazz greats such as Fats Waller, Jelly Roll Morton, Count Basie, Bessie Smith, and Ethel Waters. James Price Johnson was born on February 1st, 1894 in New Brunswick, New Jersey, USA. 29 years after Juneteenth. Juneteenth, as you know, is celebrated every 19th of June, and this is supposed to celebrate the date June 19th, 1865. This is important because this is when the word of African American freedom reached the last slave outpost, and awareness of the legalized Emancipation Proclamation in the United States of America was grown among a largely illiterate black population. It's said that ever since the time that James Price Johnson started his music studies in 1910, he sought out conservatory-trained musicians for technique, music theory, harmony, composition, counterpoint, instrumentation, and orchestration. And by his late teens, he performed in black community saloons, dance halls in West Side Manhattan near Hell's Kitchen. Already one of the best ragtime players, he also became famous for his rare ability to improvise on newly emerging popular songs and the blues. He then started composing and orchestrating music for stage venues, collaborating with his leading student Fats Waller on tunes such as Keep Shufflin' in 1928 and Backwater Blues with singer Bessie Smith. He wanted his music to tell a story of his race and the legacy on America's cultural heritage with the Charleston, Old-Fashioned Love, and If I Could Be With You 1 Hour Tonight, which are also more popular songs of his. In this way, James Price Johnson resonated well into 1955 when he passed away of stroke. Without Juneteenth, J.P. Johnson and a host of other African Americans of all walks of life would have had to live in obscurity, and certainly no sound bites of Over the Bars would have reached more diversity-tolerant, believe it or not, England and Europe by ways of traveling minstrels. All these years, I thought Scott Joplin was the main influencer of jazz, and I never heard of J.P. Johnson if it weren't for learning his piece through the Associated Board of the Royal Schools of Music London Piano Exam Repertoire. And now I'm going to play Over the Bars by J.P. Johnson. However, this is a shorter version of Over the Bars, and I play it much slower than the original. I hope you enjoy it though.